Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf here on Friday morning, 2017, March, of course. Got a couple of things on my mind. I know I was talking about my video stuff that's supposed to be coming through. I know the first shipment for my video production should be here tonight and others later on this weekend. In any case, I found 2, if not 3 reasons to start a full-fledged video production service and company. And to also see about doing a documentary. As you know, Trump has a $1 trillion budget that's cutting everything from Health and Human Services to corporate funding for public broadcasting. I'll get to that in a minute. But he's funding 3 organizations. Veteran Affairs. What's the other 2? I had them on the tip of my tongue. It was Veteran Affairs. I can't remember. I know it was this. Department of Homeland Security and one other one. But those 3 in there. Department. I think Defense. Department of Defense. Yeah. Those three are the ones that he's supporting. Those are the ones that will get full funding. Matter of fact, he increased the budget by umpteen millions. Now, I'm really pissed at this guy. He's going to cut Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which supports shows like Sesame Street, Nova, Dr. Henry Louis Gates programs on public broadcasting. One of them I still got to see. And so many other programs that's important and vital to the education of our children as well as adults. I grew up during the very heyday of public broadcasting in the late 60s. I was about 4 or 5 years old when Sesame Street premiered on television. And that was my first, before I even went to preschool, before I even went to public school, Sesame Street taught me. Yeah, that's right. Sesame Street was the first school I ever had. The first school I ever known. This is no bullshit. This is before I went to public school. I didn't go to public school until almost 1970. All right. But before I went to public school, before I even knew what public school life was like, before I even stepped foot in a public school, I knew about Sesame Street. Okay? That's real talk. That's why Sesame Street, shows like Sesame Street is important. You have children out there that may not be able to get to a public school for various reasons. Okay? Like homeschooling. Or sick or shut in. You know, children could use that as an alternative for kids when they're not in school, if they're sick, and they're not able to get in school. Or other reasons. That alone is vital for our American public. It really is. I'm very upset to the point of tears about this. I really am. Like I said before, it was the first school I know before I even knew public school. Sesame Street taught me a lot. I continue watching Sesame Street even right in through my 20s. You know, Sesame Street is a world worldwide phenom as well. Even when I was in the military, and I knew somebody was watching it, over in Germany they call it Sesame Strasse. All right. It wasn't just an American program for American kids to learn about things of educational nature in America. This was a worldwide phenomenon. All right. It taught you how to spell, taught you about numbers, letters, getting along with other kids. You know, all kinds of things. Do's and don'ts. Basically, do's and don'ts your parents would tell you. They tell you on Sesame Street. Trust me, this ain't what I heard. This ain't what somebody told me. This is what I know from personal experience. All right. Then you have Meal on Wheels. Millions. It's going to affect millions of elderly people who depend on Meals on Wheels. Elderly people who not only cannot afford to get that food that they provide, but can't even get out the house to get to the food that they provide. That's why it's called Meal on Wheels. And I heard somebody say it was a politician. I forgot who it was. Congressman, somebody. I can't. Name escapes me. It was talking about, is this really needed? Yeah, motherfucker, it's really needed. You know. They're also cutting back EPA, State Department, and several other organizations. I just don't even know what to say. This is evil. Downright evil. Yet Donald Trump and his family, I think they spend average, $11 million a month just for their Secret Service alone. His wife, from what I just heard and read, don't even live in the White House with him. You know, so I don't know about all that, but just saying, you know, and it's just so much bullshit. I gotta talk about it, and this is the reason why I'm going to go full-fledged on my media production company. You know, it's in the works. Trust me, it's in the works. And I told my wife a couple of days ago, I'm very serious about this because the mainstream media will no longer tell your stories. They will no longer do document. You know, CBS, I saw it years ago, I forgot the name of it, did a documentary on the Black experience. They did a couple of them. Very good documentaries. Man, I think there were like 2 or 3 of them. Right at the heart of the civil rights movement. And they were actual documentaries. They went out and did investigative journalism and talked about those issues. Today, they could give a fuck. The mainstream media has no desire to know about our stories anymore. They don't care. The only stories they want to put out, and I refer to, if it leads, it bleeds. That's it. That's all they care about. I want to do stories, and I'm very serious. I want to do stories, mini-style documentaries, based on real people's lives, things that they want to change, things that they want to do, things that young people want to aspire to do. I'm just tired of the fact that we get the stereotype about, these kids over here, that's all they do. Because it ain't all kids. Not all black kids are bad. I know this for a fact. Okay? There are a lot of diamonds out there in our community. But you want to dirty everybody up because they're black. And say, y'all, this and all that. And if you watch the mainstream news, that's basically how they almost always talk about us. I want to change this. You know? And hence is the reason why I'm working on getting my own independent media production company. I'm very, very serious. Even to a point where one of the names that I've chosen I'm going to work on getting a copyright for. That's how serious I am about this. I'm very serious. It's got to happen, people.
SoundHub signing off.
It's got to happen. You know, whenever you got, as a matter of fact, Steve Bannon, for example. Steve Bannon is a known racist, and he's a media mogul. Okay? He's a media mogul. All right? I think personally, we have to have our own media sources to counter that. The stuff that these guys are doing. And unfortunately, one of the media moguls out there is not doing it. Tyler Perry. I'll be honest. And I'm a huge fan of his. But you know what? There's so much you can do out there, brother. So much. With your shows beside the dramas. There's so much you can do. But I got a major project I'm going to work on next month. Then I'm hoping to put on YouTube real soon. That's going to show the truth about what's happening in our communities, man. Near and around my hometown. It's bad out there, man. And I just want this to be known. I don't want to be hidden. What I want to show is why we don't need to be doing all these cuts. It's wrong. It's evil. It's downright despicable, and it's sad. You're putting people at risk. And like I said, my media production company will go full force real soon to talk about the things that need to be talked about. Not hidden anymore. No. Because it's not right. It's just not right. But I'll keep you posted. I'm hoping tonight, hopefully I can get the Blog Talk Radio Show going by this weekend, because we need to talk about this. This is ridiculous. This is too much mess going on right now. Not to talk about. It's just too much. It's too much bullshit going on right now. Not to keep it under wraps anymore. We can't do that anymore. We have to talk about it. We have to address the 800-pound elephant in the room about all this mess that's going on with funding to social services. We have to. Well, all right. Well, it looks like I got work to do, and I'll keep you posted on my up and coming video media production company that I'm working on. And I gotta actually, again, get my copyright order so the action can go full tilt on it. And I'll keep you posted on it. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf. Questions or comments or any suggestions that you may have about me starting up or continuing with the startup of my media production company. Any suggestions at all, feel free. One thing I don't know about doing right now yet is doing a Kickstarter campaign, although that could very well happen. This could happen. This could go that route. But I'll let you know. Anyway, any suggestions, comments, questions, debates, whatever you have, whatever's on your mind, let me know. I can be reached at For All to Hear TV in the comment section on YouTube here. I can be reached on Twitter at For All to Hear. I can also be reached on Facebook via DJ Wolf Live page. And of course, if you want to email me, djwolfonline@yahoo.com. All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf. I got work to do. Please, like everybody was saying, or what the youngest people say, stay woke. I'm out.